Yo, yo, my peoples. I'm Emi.E, and welcome to the 15th episode of EasyCast. That's the quietest clap
I know,
I've
it's
ever-
so dead when we clap like that.
It's because it's only us two.
Yeah.
And we've been trying to get the cameras to work for maybe like 2 hours.
Well, I mean, I didn't do anything, but it's been a pain in the bum. Can't lie.
You've been on your phone.
Yeah. It's
Anyways.
like, this is like your field, this is where you shine, you know what I mean? I mean, you're always shining.
Okay. Anyways, we've been to Japan and we're ready to talk about it. And we're going to be in the set soon, one more week. And let's start off with where we have been in Japan. We went to Shibuya, Osaka, and Akihabara. But we're going to go one by one and probably going
Everything
to
we
cover the
did.
first two. Huh?
I'm saying like everything we did. From,
Yeah,
like, start to
everything.
finish.
Sorry.
Everything we
I'll-
did. From, so
Okay.
I had to get the mic, like the mic.
Oh, is that what you did?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
My eyes are so tired. I'm trying to look at you and I'm like,
yeah. They're watering up.
because I've been on the cameras for so long. Alright.
I don't-
Anyways, so I'm gonna start.
Tokyo was boss.
We met a guy actually. He's like,
Actually, some people might know him.
oh, well, he's a dance. What was he? Dance guy on tour.
Oh, not him.
We'll get to that guy in a bit. But we met this guy on tour, in our elevator of the hotel, and he's like, "Have you ever been to New York?" And we're like, "No." He's like, "Yeah, Japan is like New York on crack."
Which basically
Yeah.
was exactly what it
summarizes it. Japan, Tokyo, Shibuya City is like you can't comprehend all of Tokyo until you actually are there.
Even when you're there, there's too much happening, too much going on. There's so much things that are happening at the same time and coming and going and all just going on. You can't comprehend any of it.
It's so it feels like a game. It literally feels like it feels like you're in a Cyber City game. But it actually does. It's so fast paced. So many things are happening, and we'll get to the things that like happen. Like for example, one thing that happened was just out of nowhere, we're coming out from a mall, and then just herds of people running past when we're trying to get to the intersection.
It was like a crowd of at least 100 people,
200
people,
Yeah.
completely flooded like the area where you walk, just dashing like they're going on all fours
It
basically.
doesn't make sense. Like we're all like everyone's so confused. Everyone's coming out of the mall.
Everyone's
the
recording him. They're
workers-
all recording him, looking like something must be going on.
Yeah.
Turns out,
Yeah.
after we waited maybe an hour, turns out that there was a very famous rapper. We still don't know who.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, sorry, a famous rapper that we don't know. He was having a secret concert or something.
Yeah.
Like on his Insta story, he
Yeah.
put that he's gonna be in this location. But everyone got it wrong. So where we were, where the all the people were running was the wrong location, and they just like completely confused like 1,000 people for the next hour.
Yeah. And that, yeah, it was so busy. It's like a quick time event in the game. It's like little game events happen. People have their own like groups, and things just happen so fast. Another thing is like, we went to the shopping mall, and one place.
It's like a quick time event in a game.
You know,
Oh my
you
God, I
just
screamed.
E-rate that.
I just I'm just keep forgetting.
It's like a quick time event in a game.
Anyway, yeah,
Yeah,
they
be
heard it.
quiet.
I'm
I
sure
think
they heard
you're
it.
now the person that's like that. Anyway, we were at this mall, and there's like a cheesecake shop or whatever. 1 week later, no, 2-3 days later, gone. What's happening in the mall? The same. It's changed to a different shop, and now in the same mall, there's like this event going on. For near Automata, you know the game, they have like its own clothing, and it's like 30-40 people sitting inside the shop, or they're doing the lucky team. It's like, who wants this? I'm like, yeah. And then we go to another store, and it turns out this esports cafe has now turned into an Amazon cafe for like 3 days, and then it's gonna go back. And
It
then
was for Amazon Prime Day.
Amazon Prime Day,
They had
yeah.
an event where it's like you can go in, you get free drinks. There was no free food. There's a free drink and a free dessert,
Yeah.
and then you could like test out some of their like known products.
That dessert.
Yeah, you can test out some of their known products, and there was like a kind of like a quiz where if you get it correct, you can get, or like you have to solve a quiz. If you get it correct, you can get either it was a portable pillow or like a book. So
And no, you get like an umbrella. You get
A shirt, a bottle.
yeah, bottle.
I mean, just simple stuff.
It's still cool. We went to I think let's just like list off some of the big things that people want to know about in Japan. For example, Nintendo store.
Nintendo store, the Pokemon store was crazy. That was so good.
It was. I think
when I go again, if I ever go alone, I'm gonna have
don't, he can't go.
a
You can't go
suitcase
alone.
full of Pokemon.
You
Yeah.
can't go alone.
It'd be
The
a problem.
yeah.
But the Nintendo store was crazy as well. They have everything, all like the characters that you, like in Mario, say, or
that you
Zelda,
wouldn't see much.
Kirby, that you don't see
Yeah.
much. They don't get any. They don't get any.
love.
They don't get any
It's
love. No.
TLC.
The spotlight's always on the main character.
No.
But now it's their time to shine.
This is what happens when we come out of Japan.
Yeah, we're gonna be like this, guys. It was just like the anime. I loved it. You're concerned because they do it well. So it's like as if you think I might have a second life on Discord, just talking to people like that.
We probably do.
Probably.
Anyways, yeah. So in Nintendo store, as well as the pricing is pretty decent, like compared to Australia. I mean, even if you're using
No,
USD,
in general,
it would actually
in
be
general,
better.
It's
It's very it's about 2/3 of the Australian dollar. Same with like US, like whatever, how much something's gonna cost. Like for example, we bought what was that? We got the Nintendo Switch controllers. We got the set of two.
crazy. Anyway,
A set of whatever. And we paid in Australia it's like $120, and in over there I think it's 75, $80. So
Something.
that's how it is in general. We also have for like food, for example, in the heart of Shibuya Crossing, there's literally a cafe called the Osaka or something like that, and inside it's like a pretty premium cafe right at the heart of the crossing, and for $20 you get like this prawn dish with
we have a
this
selection. You
cheese
can
thing.
choose all these different, like it could be pasta, it could be
Yeah,
whatever it is.
but I'm just
The
saying
meal
like
was
what
like
I got.
extravagant, and the
Yeah.
price was like close to nothing.
You get literally like a whole plate of food, and then you get a large like drink, and then you also get a dessert as well.
A dessert, all
Yeah.
for like $20.
It's crazy.
20 buckaroonies. So and also in Shibuya, we went to a place called Harajuku.
Oh,
That is like there's too much happening.
yeah.
You don't even know what's going on in Harajuku. It's like a long street, and left and right are just stores. Oh well, I don't want to get to the end of my arm there.
Bro's about to, yeah, nah.
I was about to join something. There's unlimited stores, bro, and they had oh man, I just remembered it now. So we went to one of the cat cafes there, but because it was so busy, it was like not one of the nicer ones.
Yeah.
But we went to an Otter Café. If you ever go to Japan or a Harajuku Street, you have to visit the Otter Café. They are the cutest things. I bought a little otter toy. All right, it's one of they're the cutest things ever. They're so soft and just they're just so active. Like it's so
No,
funny.
they're like animals on crack. They're so hyperactive.
It's like a cat on crack.
Yeah, pretty much. And they like the guy who is the owner.
Like, there's
they
like-
bite on him and
Yeah,
they
because
just
you're in a
fly
small
around.
room. You're in a small room, so there's one guy that stays in the room with you, and they all like just latch onto him, onto what he's wearing, and he'll just swing him around and
And
throw
he
him
chucks
on
them around and like throws them in because that's how they play. And then because usually they're on water or they have like a watery surface, you know how they glide like that on the floor.
you. Yeah,
They
they just start slithering on
they
the
just
floor.
they slide on the floor and they just stay there.
It's cute. It's adorable, and you have to give it a go if you ever go.
If you ever go, make sure you try the Otter cafes. It's worth it.
We did do another cat cafe earlier,
Oh, yeah,
which was
it
like
a quiet one.
it was a quiet one.
Yeah.
It was in like the heart of Shibuya still,
Yeah.
but it was really quiet. And you know what they do to make you like love it so much? They get cats. They'll beef them up a bit, but they'll
Yeah.
also let their fur grow like really
Yeah,
long.
yeah,
So when you pet them, they're all nice and fluffy.
yeah.
And you're like, oh my god, I want to be forever. So it was very nice.
No,
We
we don't
stayed there
have
for,
to
like-
get into the like money tactics that they're using for.
They were
Bro's
cute cats,
talking
bro.
business, man.
They were cute cats, man. I'm just acknowledging that they were cute cats.
And you get like if you want to talk money business, you pay like I think $1 or $2, and you get like just a small gacha thing that has like a couple candies for them. And you
Yeah,
give
it's
it
like
to
a little
them.
ball with candy,
Yeah.
and you can feed it to them, and they enjoy it.
And generally speaking, it's pretty like Shibuya area is pretty it's pretty safe, except towards the nighttime. If you're going to the streets where there's a lot of like drinking areas, it can be a little weird.
Yeah. We'll talk about more weird. Like the Shibuya is not even close to what we saw in Osaka and in
Akihabara
Akihabara.
mainly.
Oh my god.
Well, that's in the next episode. But
Probably in the next
yeah.
episode because there's so much to talk about. What else we did in Shibuya? We got interviewed by a YouTuber.
shout out
Yeah, shout out of
Michael.
Mi-
His name's wait, I'll get it. One second.
shout out to pretending like I still know his name. I completely forgot. I apologize.
Michael
So much.
Japan.
I think,
Or is that Michael underscore JAPON. Anyway,
yeah.
yeah.
People know him now because he was on Kaisenat's stream.
Yeah.
Remember that? So he interviewed us. He stopped on the side of the road and he goes, "Oh, could I interview you guys?"
And
we
we
thought
thought it
because
was-
he's wearing
yeah.
a Vegeta, I think it was Vegeta shirt, right?
Yeah.
We thought, oh, like, do you want to take a photo with me or something like that? Like,
Interview or something. I thought
yeah.
he said interview. We just said nah. I brushed him off.
No, I thought he said photo. So then I go, wait a second, Hadi, did he say interview?
Like we walked past.
Yeah.
Like we're walking past, and then he's like, "Wait, did you say interview?" I'm like, let's check it out.
You know what? We'll ask him about it.
Yeah.
I go back, me and Hadi, and we go, did you say you wanted to interview? He goes, oh, yeah, for YouTube. I'm like,
Yeah.
sure, why not? Who cares, bro?
Yeah.
So we did the interview with him, and then we ended up bumping into him again when he was like
Like a couple days before we're leaving.
smashed.
Yeah.
A few days later, we caught him on the street, same shirt, that's how we recognized him. And he's so off his head drunk. I tap him on the back and I go, hey, what's up? He
He's
goes,
like,
yo, it's easy, guys. Yeah, man. Ah, just daps me up and I'm like, all right, man. Oh, you heading back now? Okay. So, yeah, it's probably really loud on the mic. I can't lie,
That
but,
probably
you know.
was. They're probably like,
That's
That's
so,
the only
yeah, we
thing-
saw him and we just left. But it was blacked.
I think that the only thing about Japan, I think the biggest thing is just the drinking culture, especially in that area. It's going to be a bit hard.
Just for like safety purposes. Like this is what.
If you're going with family, that area is a little bit like too fast paced. I think if you want to go family, go to somewhere a bit more chill. Like for example, there's a place called Chiyoda. We went near Tokyo Dome. If anyone's interested, go there with the family. It's very
Tokyo
nice.
Dome was mad. But
We'll get to
we'll
get there to that.
So in Shibuya, right? In Shibuya, we went to we talk about we didn't finish in Harajuku Street. When you get like to a certain part down, we just took a random right to look for a
Bathroom.
toilet, a
Yeah,
bathroom,
we just
right?
took random, like completely random. Imagine this street is like the busiest street. It's
like
got anime,
thousands
weirdest
of people walking up and down at the same time.
Yeah.
Too many.
And then you just take one. We took an accidental like right turn to go to the bathroom because we were trying to find one, and then we just end up in this. It's as if it feels like you walk into a different region in a game. It's literally I knew you were gonna say that, but it literally is like that.
I know.
We were in the busiest place ever, and then you take like one tiny turn, and you've now ended up in this open green area
It was
where
a
there's
whole-
like a
yeah.
school. It's a like big shrine, and it was green, and they had this
Beautiful lake.
yeah.
With koi
Koi
fish,
fish, yeah.
and like those like ringing bells that
Wind
have on
chimes
the wind
and stuff
chimes
like
and
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
Bro, it was so weird. Like you just take one turn,
Yeah.
and it was pretty big. Like to be fair, they had like the big Torii gate. They had a huge a huge open area.
Yeah.
And then like a beautiful walk. It was so random because there was no one there. It was so quiet there.
It was so dead and quiet, and it was so nice. But
I know.
The best thing about Shibuya, especially, and Japan in general, is that everything feels like compact and just like it feels like a game, man. I can't. It just feels like a game. You know how in a game, or it feels like Street Fighter City, where each building is like a completely new thing.
But
So
like,
you have.
yeah, sorry.
I was just gonna say you have like one building and it's gonna be, I don't know, maybe some tall complex or whatever, and it's just nice, elegant. Right next to it could be some old looking restaurant, and then right next to it some art.
I was just talking about a
graffiti.
city.
No, but it's different.
City anywhere else.
It's different.
A city in Japan. Oh my god. No, I'm kidding.
It's so different. It's different because
you can't explain it until you can't understand it until you experience it, sort of thing.
you literally in the heart of Shibuya, in the alleyways where there's a bunch of restaurants, you have this one cool looking restaurant that's different, and then right next to it some different odd looking shop that's this small, and then like something this big, and then it's just like so many quirky new things, and then a small alleyway, and then all combined into one. It feels so like there's so much. That's what we mean when there's so much in Japan.
Like when you go from our hotel, we're quite high up. and you just look off like through the windows.
Yeah.
There's so many. Like the thing about the Tokyo or Japan maybe in general, their buildings are just like they'll try and jam as many as they can next to each other, build them as high as they're allowed to, and fit in as much as they can. I was gonna
Yeah.
say something before, with like Tokyo or
Yeah.
Shibuya. Every building has like 17 like
Oh,
floors.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like they all have 10 floors, but they
Yeah.
look like the average building that high
Yeah.
has around 6 floors
Yeah.
max. But when you go into those buildings, you have like
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 floors, and every single one, every time you go up and you like think you discovered something, it's always full.
Yeah.
Everything is like always full. Like
Brand
everything
new
is
restaurant. Okay, sorry.
man, bro,
But-
age 30 years. Like everything's always like full, everything's like booked out, everything's known.
Yeah.
When you think it's not. But like all these restaurants that you think people probably aren't going to because they're like, man, you see from outside.
You go outside, no, but you can see there's people in them. Like you look properly and you're like, okay, that place actually looks hella
You
busy.
know what they love there though? Starbucks.
Oh my god.
That's the one thing
Yeah.
from the West that they've taken and they just ran with it. Like they love
Yeah.
it. Everywhere you go, there's a Starbucks.
And there's one place called Tully's Cafe or whatever.
No idea. Oh, Tully's, yeah.
Tully's.
Tully's
that
is everywhere.
Japanese or is that?
Maybe I don't know, but it's everywhere.
It's everywhere, yeah.
Everywhere.
And also, I think the Japanese like language barrier, it's not too hard. A lot of them don't know English. That's just how it is. They don't know the basic words. If you can just like know a couple words and whatever, you'll get around pretty fine. It's pretty
I was gonna
easy.
say if you can sound as dumb as they are in English, and they'll understand. It was the first thing that came to my
low
mind.
key racist.
No, it's not. Okay, do I know Japanese?
No, okay, but
Okay,
you literally
if
just
I learnt a few words and that's how I understood it, that's the best way to speak to me in that way, you know.
that sounds mean.
That is okay. Sorry, I did say it in a really mean way,
Bro
like
said,
as
if
dumb
you
as
sound
they
as
are.
dumb as them.
Look, if you speak at their level of knowledge in English and make words sound in a way that they'll understand, like, I go this place, please, something like that.
Yeah.
But you get what I mean, like,
Yeah, man.
hey, bro, I'm just digging a deeper grave.
Anyway.
Why? You know, I back you when you say dumb crap. I back you,
No,
and
you-
I
no,
sit
you
there and be
don't.
like, yeah.
You let me
I know.
go.
I never let you go. I always like, if you say something like that, and if you say something like that, then I'll just be like, yeah, and I'll tell you about it later. Like, Hadi, what are you doing? All right. For me, you just sit there and you go. The support is crazy. I'm on here giving you free content, free editing, like everything, free. Oh my god, I do so
Who
much.
set up the cameras?
I
Set up the cameras.
It won't
edits the
happen.
videos.
It doesn't even exist without me. I'm joking.
so the concept.
You would
is-
understand it, man. Anyway, see now you can air me because that was a little cringe.
All right, you've been aired. I unair you.
Stop.
All right, seriously.
Anyway,
What else did we do?
I'm gonna talk about like their culture and like their fashion, bro. Their fashion is like you can't comprehend. Like if you see someone wearing what they're wearing in Japan, and I'm not talking weird anime crap. I'm talking about just
their style
general
in
stuff,
clothes.
but their style is so oddly nice, and it's kind of like elegant in a way. It's
more
baggy,
like
elegant.
a baggy and elegant, but like no one else can rock it like
Yeah.
they do.
And
You
no
know what
one
I mean?
rocks it like
I look at their fits. And I'm like, dude, if I put that on, I would look so funny.
I think it's just us.
That's a
It's
good
because
point.
we're short and like
It's a bit of
they're very like usually they're skinny and kind of tall.
fair. No, but when Asians go
just
to the
compact.
gym, bro, they're always
Yeah.
crazy.
It's so weird that their foods are all like carbs and all like just a lot of meat, carbs, whatever,
Fried.
and they're all like it's rare to find like a fat Japanese person.
It's
Plus size Japanese person.
they have a 4% obesity rate.
What?
Unlike, yeah,
That's
4%. In Australia, I think it's like 50, and then in America, it's
70.
probably 70%.
Oh my
Or
god,
80, I don't know.
bro.
But they'd be fat. They'd be fatty with a caddy.
Put your mic down.
Fatty with a cat lady. Zan. Kendrick Lamar.
Should
For the Eminem impression.
we give it to them?
No, they haven't earned it yet.
Okay. End of the episode. But their culture is very similar to like the values that we portray on this podcast, generally speaking.
Yeah.
Like in terms of how people dress, even in summer, you know, the guys are wearing like long baggy clothes, and like even women, it's very, you know, long dresses, kind of like just naturally they're kind of mostly covered up, you know what I mean?
Like the only people that you'll see that
Yeah.
are Asian, or not, but like if you do see an Asian that isn't wearing clothes that are quite modest,
Yeah.
you listen you walk past them, they're speaking English, they're from outside.
Yeah.
They're all foreigners.
Most people that are wearing things that you actually distinguish them from other people,
100%.
they're the foreigners. You will
Like-
know that they're foreigners because
Like, wait, I was gonna say something. Completely lost my train of thought. Go on. Don't sit and wait for me to remember what I was gonna say, bro.
I was gonna say like, you know, the thing is, I'm gonna start talking and then you're going to remember it as soon as I start talking.
No, I've fully lost it. It's gone.
Damn. Okay. Anyway, like you'll see in Harajuku Street, you have like these weird people wearing anime stuff, and then you go past them and they're like not Japanese.
Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say now.
I told you.
Well, I forgot. I actually forgot. It was
I'm
about.
gonna start talking, and you.
Oh my god, I really forgot.
I thought you were about to say you remember. I was...
No, go on. I'll remember in a second.
Anyways, do you remember it? Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
Their culture, like their dress etiquette is very, very nice. And the biggest thing that you'll hear that everyone says is they're so, so, so kind. It's like it's so odd. They're naturally like kind. You don't meet a non-kind. Oh, you can, but generally speaking, they're always so kind. Everyone in their jobs always looks so like nice and happy. Yay! Like
I feel like because everyone's kind of like they live simple lives.
very
You know,
simple.
They
Yeah.
live just very, but like at the same time, it's kind of
Like following the Matrix kind of thing.
yeah, kind of like
Yeah.
just do what you're here to do and die.
I
No,
It
but like
is like
yeah,
it.
no one's chasing. You know what I mean?
everyone
Everyone just climbs the corporate world, and then
Yeah.
when they're old, they're at the top, and
Yeah.
then they die, and same thing repeats itself.
That's the bad thing about Japan in terms of work. For guys specifically, they're like, or even in general, their office hours, it's known that they work long hours, and then they work like they sometimes sleep at work and stuff like that, and then that's
What's
why
the
they have
difference
those.
between a short hour and a long hour?
Anyway, we're gonna ignore that. They work long hours at work, and because of that, that's why they have like a bad drinking culture. That's why
I was thinking like long hours. It can't be longer than an hour.
you're so.
You can't tell me I'm wrong.
It's not.
So yeah, no, but the drinking culture is very, 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 very known. Like they're very adamant on
Be
drinking.
quiet. Anyway, their drinking culture is very known and
They're very adamant on drinking.
That's because of their work culture. It makes them like they have to take an escape whenever they get the free chance, and that's when drinking becomes like absurd amount, and that's why you see them like sometimes you'll see people sleeping on the streets and stuff, and that's like the
It's not common.
negative.
It's
It's
not
not common,
common.
but it's the you might find it.
If you're gonna find it, it's probably in Osaka.
In Dotonbori, which is the main area in Osaka, that's like got like the street food and all that.
At night, it's
A
sketchy.
bit dodgy, yeah.
Bit dodgy.
He got
But-
interviewed by a Japanese.
That's meant to be. You're meant to save it. You're meant to juice. You're meant to milk the cow for all of its riches. You're spoiling it. It's like a movie. I got interviewed.
You're gonna say it straight away.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't say now.
No. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they might have understood it. I don't know how much he said, but anyway, when we get to Osaka,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's more. There's more about Shibuya, right?
Where's your phone?
It turns off, and I'm sure it's dead. Oh, Tokyo Tower. We did the VR park.
There's like this VR park inside Tokyo Tower. It's pretty cool. End of story. It's like when you have a project, or when you try to extend your wait. No, I'm gonna phrase the joke.
Bro's
Listen
trying to
me.
make it sound relatable.
No,
You
stop,
sound like one of the
stop,
relatable
stop.
posts.
Listen,
Literally,
listen.
you're gonna say when you try to add more words to your essay.
Yes.
Yeah. How could you fail that? That's like the most common quote unquote relatable post. You sound like those people that have meme pages with like 20 million followers, but they're all like white girl memes.
And they upload like pornographic ads every third post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, gotta unfollow now because that's all they put.
Yeah.
That must be one of the biggest pains. I swear, I'm sure people relate to that. That's a relatable meme. Yeah. If you guys relate to seeing
Be quiet. Tokyo Tower. So you can go to the top. We didn't go to the top, but we went to. There's like a VR park inside. It's actually pretty sick. It's pretty cool. It's like a fun activity. You can tick it off the list.
Right, there's like 30, 40, maybe, I don't know, 40, maybe like 30 different VR activities to do in
Yeah.
there. It goes like
the best
3 levels
thing-
up. There's racing. There's like
massive
like headset
esports.
ones.
Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Massive
There's a whole
like, cafe.
room.
Oh
There's a whole like not a room, it's more like a stadium sort of thing.
yeah.
But it's got like
50
maybe 100 plus
PCs.
computers, like all just one
Yeah.
after the other, one after the other, one after the other for like some sort of gaming
Yeah.
stuff that they be doing there. I don't know. They're probably playing intense Genshin Impact.
How many of these are we gonna have?
Hey, it's bound to happen.
Anyways, they have the one thing with them is they have like their own culture. They're like they're in their own bubble that
It's
they're
like
whatever's
a dome.
popular, their music, their like the games they play, the things that they know about or talk about, and their social media is all like inclusive. And you won't hear anything if outside of Japan you won't hear anything about it. Inside Japan, it can be the most popular thing, but you won't
Like
hear
there
nothing.
was no, I was gonna say the what's it called? Miss Green Apple or something like that. That K-pop group.
Yeah.
To be fair,
It's J-pop, I think.
is it J-pop? I don't know, but there was an ad for it, or like a wallpaper poster ad.
Everywhere.
Every
Every
100
step-
meters, no kidding, every 100 meters.
Like that.
If you have not seen one, then you're not normal.
Yeah.
Blind.
They're marketing for like one like music album or whatever.
I don't know
Is
what they released, but it must have been
Something like that. Their marketing for it is just crazy.
on the day of release. We were there,
Oh.
and the streets were filled, lines, people waiting to buy this crap. Like, get a life. No, I mean, like, just put on iTunes.
You can stop talking now. Why did I write something called busy levels? You wrote busy levels?
I never wrote busy levels, bro.
Bussy levels.
Bussy levels. Did it say bussy?
No, busy, but maybe you meant bussy levels?
Did we ever mention? I don't even know, man. I can't lie. I think I remember writing it maybe, but I don't know why. Busy levels. I think I tried to write something and translated it, and I'm like, oh, I'll remember what it really means, and I didn't remember what it really means. So
Anyway, I have a list
Disney
of...
Sea. We went to Disney Sea. They have Disneyland, and right next to it they have Disney Sea.
It's
So-
the only one in the world, because they made that before Disneyland, actually.
So in
Okay.
Disney Sea, we decided not to go to Disneyland because we went to the Disneyland in Paris, was it?
Yeah.
In Paris, and apparently those two are like
Pretty
almost
much very
one for
similar,
one.
Yeah.
There's like 2 rides different between them, so it's
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna go do the same crap and pay crap ton of money for
Yeah.
no reason. Blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? So we
Mhm.
went to Disney Sea. It was
It was... It was
alright.
It's cool. It's nice.
It was an experience. It was a scenic.
It was very scenic. It was very like kind of like a chill type of Disneyland. That's what it is. If you're there for chill, you want to go for like kids. They have like a nice kids area. It's more the chill near the water. Of Japan.
The water of Japan.
Of water of Japan.
They
You
have
get
like a
me?
huge like lake. You can take like these old like ferry sort of boats around like the park.
Yeah.
And then pretty much if you do leave Disneyland, on the right is the actual ocean. So you're not wrong. Japanese waters are there. So
Yeah.
It was very nice. Like it's huge sort of thing. Like it's really really big. But there's not too much going on for people that are looking for a thrill and for excitement and for that sort of stuff.
Damn. But you know what like smashes it out of the park? The best, like, would you say it's the best theme park you've ever been to other than Disneyland Paris? Or maybe I don't know what it is, but Universal Studios Japan.
Are we in Osaka now? Is that we moved to Osaka?
I think we can. I can say we can move to Osaka. Or what? Do you have anything else you want to say?
I mean, you can start on USJ. Oh, we did a sushi making class.
So yeah, we did a sushi making class. It was actually pretty cool. It was like it was in the kitchen of this woman. She has like a restaurant or whatever, and it's got the tables like a U-shaped around, and we had different types of sashimi, all that, and we learned how to actually make the sushis. And when we started watching,
cook the eggs. Did you say the eggs?
yeah, we cooked the eggs. We
Right.
made the sauce. We made the sauce. We made the soup.
Yeah,
we made
it's
everything.
miso soup. We made egg roll,
Yeah.
bro. You gotta admit,
I burnt my finger.
bro, this guy is the worst at making an egg roll. It was embarrassing to watch
I'm
him.
just bad at cooking, but the thing is, I want to be good at it. I want to try.
I feel like you don't have that ability. I don't believe in you. No, I believe in you if you try it.
I've made one dish like properly. I was able to make one dish, right? Like a year ago.
It was a
Mushroom pasta.
mushroom pasta, but
And
yeah,
it tasted 70% well. The pasta was still not cooked properly, and the mushrooms were still mushy. But
damn the
it
mushroom
needed more
mushy.
salt.
Oh my god, it's like how they're supposed to be.
like hard, like
Okay, well then it's not mushy.
bro, stop! You're getting into the details of nothing. Anyway, yeah,
Osaka. Osaka.
sushi making class.
Just spoke about it, bro.
No, but the one thing I want to say, in terms of sushi, you would actually find exceedingly less amount of sushi shops than you would think.
Yeah, like you'd find a lot. Yes, you're seeing a
Yeah.
lot, but it's less than like the stereotype Japanese sushi sort of thing.
Because their food is not just sushi. Like I have a friend in Japan who bro I have a put your mic back.
Sorry, man.
Probably being ear-raped right now. I have a friend in Japan who said Japan is not known for in Japan sushi is not even that big of a thing.
Yeah.
It's just like you have it's kind of I don't know what's something in it. I don't really know what to compare it to, but whatever. They don't have too much of it as much as you think there'd be. There's so much other variety.
You can say like ramen or something.
Yeah, it's not just ramen. I mean,
They've got everything, man.
they
Just be
do
chilling.
got they do got a lot of stuff. The only thing that you need to worry about is trying to find halal places.
Yeah, for a Muslim,
Yeah.
halal, you got to be careful. Ask where the meat's from.
If
Um,
generally if it's Australian, it's more likely it's halal. If you're you can go to actual halal certified places. There is a decent amount.
For some reason, the halal certified places are always filled with people that aren't Muslim. It's like, man, I can't wait to grab a bite. I'm sure there's not many people here. Stag. This guy, there was 3 stores, remember?
Yeah.
What's the name of the food that we wanted? The fried gyukatsu, right? We went to the store, right?
Yeah.
There was a line of about 30 people, maybe 20 people.
I don't know.
Waiting outside. The chef had to come out and take us to the second store, the second restaurant that they had. That one was filled. He had to take us to the third restaurant they had, and we still waited an hour. That was it's unbelievable, bro.
It's
But,
weird about
yeah.
that. Now we're in Osaka.
Yeah.
It's still it
Or
was
was that in Shibuya?
no, that was in Osaka.
What?
No, I'm talking about we've now moved to Osaka.
Yeah, but when the gyukatsu
was in
Shibuya.
No, it was in Osaka.
Yeah. All right.
That's-
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird. Gyukatsu is literally just meat, beef,
Meat schnitz.
with in schnitzel.
Meat schnitz.
We're so tired.
So cooked, bro.
We've been trying for 2 hours to get this podcast to work.
So we just be saying anything.
Oh, anyway,
It's
I'm-
good, man.
It's good. It's good.
It's good.
Japan
Katsu
is
is
so
good.
worth going. The best way to experience Japan is if you go on a boys trip or
Don't go with family.
no,
Don't go with family.
no. You
How
can
are we
with
gonna
family.
go to the maid cafes if you have the family?
No.
We ain't even gone into that yet, bro.
It's
Damn.
Japan is good. It's just like if you're gonna go to Shibuya in Tokyo, it's not the best for family.
It's not because everything's small, very tight restaurants,
You can't
tight
visit
spaces.
most of the restaurants because them.
Bro, the Spotify listener just shut himself.
We're like 3 episodes behind on Spotify, by the way. We have to upload. I'm sorry. I feel sorry.
Spotify
for-
listen. It's like YouTube short users.
Yeah.
I'm so done.
Osaka actually has surprisingly a lot more amount of halal food. They have like the Kobe beef, Wagyu.
Oh, bro, the
chicken,
Wagyu.
Korean chicken.
The Wagyu was so good. The Wagyu was so good.
We went to I forgot what it's called, ikatsu something. The one where you cook it yourself.
Cook it yourself, meat shop. Bro, what are you gonna call it then?
It's
Do you have a
called like
better
a
name?
ikatsu something. I think
If I try to say anything, it's racist. So
it's
really, you're the one learning Japanese. You have
Yeah.
that validation,
anyway.
Japanese now. So yeah. So we went to USJ, right?
It's probably the best theme park. We'll start with Mario Land.
I'd say the best themed theme park. know what I mean?
Because
It's got its themes.
You're e-raping him right now.
It's got the themes. You know what I mean?
It's got Mario Land. It's only one. I think it's one of
It's
two.
called Super Nintendo World.
Whatever. Super Nintendo World, and it has the Wizarding World, and then it's got like Jurassic Park area, and then general like area.
It had a
It
lot.
had like a massive Titanic boat, and it's got like it
No,
was
that,
so.
that was Disney Sea.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Haddy.
Was it?
USJ did not have the Titanic thing. That was Disney Sea. Wake up, Haddy.
Oh, okay,
It
yeah.
was all
You're
a
right.
dream.
Yeah. Anyway, so Super Nintendo World is like it feels like if you went there as a kid, you would have been like as if you're living in a game.
Bro,
It's
it is
exactly
the biggest core memory you can have.
Yeah.
If you're a parent right now, you must take your child to Super Nintendo World. Bro, no, actually no joke though. Like if you go there as a kid, you might pass out like just from the scenes.
The colors.
It feels so like
It's so surreal because you would never have gotten anything like it before.
Bro,
It's
they've
so
got Bowser's thing, they got a Yoshi ride, they got Peach's Castle, they got Toad, they got this, they got bro.
and the best way to experience is if you have the like armbands. They're a little bit expensive, but if you do get them, you use the USJ app, and then you get to go around and, like punch the
collect
blocks,
coins.
do mini games,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And then you kind of like defeat Mini Bowser. But the best ride, they have one main ride. The other one is just a Yoshi one where you go around the park. It's pretty cool. But the
Just
main
chill.
ride is the Bowser's like it's like Mario Kart, and you actually kind of low key play it, and you're wearing
You
the
are
AR.
playing it. You are.
That's-
You know that
you
whole
have to
thing where
turn.
you're hitting people.
Yeah.
It's actually like everyone else experiences that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
You have to like turn at certain points, otherwise you don't move, or you like spin around, and it's like when you run over like a banana in Mario Kart. You're wearing AR goggles, like a thing over your eyes, and you control by yourself. Like you look around and you like hit things. Augmented reality goggles, yeah.
Yeah.
You wear it's like an overlay over your eyes, and you look around, and I think you shoot with your head. Or was it like the button?
No, there's a button. There's a button. What are you on about?
It was just
you
so-
aim with your head.
It
You
was so
idiot.
weird to try and aim and like get like
Yeah, it's
the
like
middle,
this.
like yeah. But it's so surreal because it uses the actual like what they've made in the actual ride and the AR
Bro,
mixed
it's so
together
cool.
and the
It was
audio
so cool.
together. It
And then
feels-
the ride just stopping halfway through. They had a technical issue, remember?
did it?
Yeah. Remember when
Oh
we
yeah,
stopped for like
it did
2
stop.
minutes?
Yeah, it stopped 2
I
minutes.
was just like, because when you hit that 2 minutes, you have like unlimited shells, so I'm just spamming at everyone. Da, 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 da.
It's so sick. That's so sick. And then we also went to
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter World. Seeing the castle the way it is on the water is amazing.
Bro, it's
It's
so good.
it's really
Definitely the one of the best places to visit in Japan.
if you're going to Japan, you have to go to that
USJ.
USJ. They have like butterbeer that doesn't involve beer. It's just
It's like soda. It's
butterscotch
butterscotch
cream
soda.
with like soda and like syrup and something. I don't know what it is, but it's very nice. I'm not into fizzy drinks, but generally speaking, it was very nice. It was sweet, nice.
And we did the scariest ride of our lives, the flying dinosaur. I still have PTSD from it.
We all almost passed out. Me, my brother, and my sister went.
Okay. Imagine like I don't know how to explain it. Like from here, I don't know if it's too
No,
far.
no, I'm gonna explain it.
Okay. No. Don't. No. Do
It's
not.
like-
Do not physically. You're gonna look stupid.
My leg.
Bro, old man, sit down.
No. You're like this. No. You're like this, and you're like imagine you're flat, and this is how you are. Your face is like down.
I can't do that. I'm too thick.
What?
Instead, imagine you. Okay. So
Be
what you're gonna
quiet.
do is you're gonna demonstrate now. Okay. So it's like this, right? But imagine his legs are up.
Yeah, and you're literally holding on. You're like that, and you're flying like that.
They're gonna be watching from outside, like, what the hell are you doing?
And
Alright.
oh, I don't know where I said.
But like you go like upside down, so you're facing up like this.
You're opening him.
I'm not. You're facing up like this,
Yeah.
and then you do a loop, and you go backwards.
So imagine doing
It
a
hurt
loop
my heart.
upside down, backwards. Try to imagine that. It doesn't make sense. You don't find a ride like that. So we didn't expect that. We thought, oh, maybe one loop, it's calm.
Maybe 2-3 times, I nearly like passed out. Like my heart felt like it was gonna stop for a second.
And the guy that came on with us, he was a single rider, and he's like, oh yeah, we got to know him. He's from France, whatever. He did it in the morning. He's like, I can't wait. I love this place.
This ride was so good. It was amazing. Ride amazing.
Bro,
we do it. Ah!
We came
No.
off like shook it. Okay, stop. Anyway, we came off like our hands numb, shaking, and we all didn't speak. We're all just like, oh, that was
It took us about 5 minutes for us to like
yeah.
recalibrate everything.
Yeah. It was crazy.
On the topic of Nintendo World,
Yeah.
even though we weren't actually just talking about Nintendo World, we have a little thing
Oh,
to open
yes.
because we bought these and we were supposed to open them but we didn't. So now we're gonna open them with you guys.
Yay.
I'll go up to the camera and show them. Does it affect the camera shot?
It will, yes.
Okay. Well, can I put my hand to the hey? Look at this, like this thing.
Sure.
All right.
Try to get to the camera. If it's blurry, then it's blurry because it's not focused on it. I have it on manual focus. It's not gonna focus on it. I have it on manual focus.
Well, you
Come
guys aren't ever gonna know. Basically, it's like
We'll open them while we're talking. It's
Yeah.
like
one of them's already half open, but yeah, it's like in Mario Kart when you finish. There's the different trophies in Mario Kart.
your shoes sound so annoying. Like I'm sure people listening.
I apologize for the noise of my shoes.
Yeah.
Look, that's what you get when you get fake Yeezys, bro.
But anyway, it's like I think a mystery.
Like a mystery. You
Yeah.
can get different the different
And then there's like the rare one that you don't know.
yeah,
what
like unknown one. But the different trophies from Mario Kart, like the one with the mushroom, the flower, the star, the crown, the turtle
you
shell.
Want, you know what, you can open while us like.
I'll
while
open
talking,
them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you talk about it. Yeah, go on.
So I was gonna say, in Harry Potter, okay.
I tried opening it and I missed.
Really?
Yeah.
In Harry Potter, they have the ride is there's like the main ride. You go inside the Hogwarts castle and you go through like different things that have happened in Harry Potter, and like the mentors come at you. And anyway, that sounds kind of nerdy if you're not really a Harry Potter fan.
Bro,
But trust
you
me-
shat yourself on that ride.
No,
There's like a
because it
Dementor
jump
that like
scares.
it does not jump
It
scare.
doesn't jump scare,
You can
but-
see it, and he just brings you close to a Dementor that's like completely fake. Obviously, it's just made. And Hattie goes,
I didn't go like that.
bro. I can guarantee this guy when he's on a ride, he makes one noise. Roar! 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 You're like a barbarian or something. Like when we talk about the dome, the Tokyo Dome
We'll
later,
get to that in the
I'm
next
explain
podcast.
that ride was so fun. But yeah. All right. Well, first one we got was a banana on a barrel, which is this one.
Okay.
Would you take that as a dub?
Yeah.
Banana on a barrel.
I'll take them.
I mean, they're quite heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like heavy.
They are pretty cool.
We're just hoping for no duplicates. It'd be crazy if I get a duplicate right now.
Please. Anyway.
I gotta rip the boxes by the way. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's
fine.
just- All right, second one real quick.
I want to talk.
Oh, mushroom.
Yeah, that's
all right.
actually
Anyway.
The other thing they have in Harry Potter, they have like experiences where you can use the wand, and they have like if you use the wand on certain things, like something might light up on fire, or like things like you can use Alohomora. It's pretty sick. And then they have
what's it called? Which one is
Shut up.
Alohomora the knock the
Yeah,
lock
yeah,
one? Yeah, I was gonna say the knock.
yeah, be quiet. Anyway, they have like experiences where you know the Ollivander's one thing where you get chosen and all that. It's so pretty cool.
Crown.
Okay, so we have. Is that the? Okay, no, it's not the
It's not.
mystery. But we have not gotten a single duplicate so far, thankfully.
Alhamdulillah.
It's gonna be duplicate right
It's
now.
gonna be such a duplicate. Such a duplicate.
Is it actually? No!
It's literally a duplicate.
It was a duplicate of the one we
We
what
just
is
got.
that type of
Timing?
yeah.
Dude, I just wanted to get the secret one. No, now it has to be a gift.
is this the
No.
last one?
Yeah.
All right.
Or you, my friend.
So you talk about something. I don't know.
In Osaka, we ate. Bro, the Wagyu in Osaka is so nice. You know, are you opening? Okay. The Wagyu in Osaka was so good. Or like, it's just in Japan. Like, there's no difference where it's from. But, like, we ate a decent amount, you know? You can't skip on it. What is it? It's a duplicate, isn't it?
Give me the box.
Wait. It's not the secret one. It's a star.
Ah, it's the lightning one.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty cool.
We didn't get any of the really good ones.
We got all the bad ones.
We got all the crappy ones except for this.
We'll take it. It's fine.
Yeah. Duplicate.
uh,
You know how much time we're at?
we're probably at like 45 minutes.
All right, let's end the podcast. We'll continue.
We'll continue on the next one, talking more about
We'll
the
be
weird side of
this
Japan.
will definitely be recorded another time and not right after this. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you like, subscribe, and share this video to your friends because everyone wants to hear our beautiful voices complain about getting a duplicate trophy from Mario Kart because you sound like a bunch of 5-year-olds. And we hope to see you guys in the next episode of EasyCast.
Make sure you like, subscribe, Instagram, EasyCast with 2 T's, YouTube, EasyCast with 1 T. Search up EasyCast podcast. And then
I mean,
you'll
they're
get
on the video, but you know.
Be quiet. You don't know. Maybe they're Spotify listeners. Anyway,
Shut up.
I appreciate Aliyah. Thank you for listening
Who's
to us.
Alia?
He's not going to be on the next episode. Next episode is going to be good. We'll talk about the interesting, weird side of Japan.
The weird
and what we've
weird
seen.
people. The weird people. Man.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Yeah, thank you for listening. Love you, and we'll see you guys on another episode of EasyCast.